Episode 3, When Flooding Hits Home. Why local pain reveals a system problem. Flooding stops being theoretical the moment it enters your garage. For me, it was the day two of my cars were soaked in floodwater, not parked beside a river, not near a creek, inside a residential subdivision that many would assume was already developed and protected. That moment forced a harder question. If flooding can reach here, what does that say about the system? Consider BF Homes. It is not an informal settlement. It has wide roads, long-established drainage, and thousands of permanent homes. And yet flooding happens, not once but repeatedly. This tells us something important. Flooding in places like BF Homes is no longer about extreme rainfall alone. It is about how rain behaves once it hits the ground. Roof by roof, driveway by driveway, street by street, BF Homes has roughly 15,000 houses. During heavy rain, every roof becomes a runoff source. Every paved surface accelerates flow. All that water enters the drainage system at nearly the same time. The drains do not fail because they are poorly built. They fail because they are asked to carry a surge that was never slowed upstream. What happened to my cars was not bad luck. It was physics. The water did not appear suddenly from nowhere. It arrived because thousands of small decisions, concrete over soil, speed over patience, combined into one overwhelming pulse. This is why neighborhoods like BF Homes are not just victims. They are ideal test cases. Why? Because they sit at the middle of the problem, dense enough to reveal failure, organized enough to implement solutions, measurable enough to monitor results. If flooding can be reduced here, it can be reduced elsewhere. And here is the overlooked truth. BF Homes does not flood alone. Water that rushes through its streets does not disappear at the boundary gate. It contributes to downstream congestion, pump overload, and flooding in other areas. Conversely, water that is slowed, held, or reused inside BF Homes reduces stress on the entire downstream system. This means solutions implemented locally can generate benefits regionally. The usual response to flooding is to think big. Mega pumps, massive channels, billion-peso projects. But BF Homes suggests a different question. What if the answer is not bigger, but more distributed? What if, instead of forcing water to move faster, we asked every house to become a small part of the solution? Holding rain briefly, using some of it, releasing the rest slowly? This is not an abstract idea. It is a practical shift in mindset. Flooding revealed itself to me through damaged property, but the lesson was larger. When water moves too fast everywhere, nowhere is truly safe. In the next episode, we move from diagnosis to possibility. We explore a simple idea, capturing rain where it falls, and why it may work better than many expensive projects combined.